it's Carmen. I'm back again. This is my second video that I've tried to upload on the same topic, but my computer is deciding it wants to act stupid. But I don't think it's a computer, I think it's me. User error. Anyway, yes, I've been gone for a while and I'm sorry. I don't have any makeup on, I don't look good, and I'm sorry. I'm very, very sunburnt and makeup is not going on my face right now. Not that my face is a natural color, not this bright red. Anyway, I got a magazine in the mail the other day and I saw something that I'd never heard of before, which shocked me, but I'd never heard of it. It's by a lady by the name of Juno DeMello. It's called Save a Life in 2 Steps. Okay. You know that when somebody has a heart attack, the first thing you think of is, oh my God, they're not breathing. Their heart has stopped. Okay, that's correct. It's called cardiopulmonary. It stopped. They've gone flatlined. They flatlined, okay? This is where you have to come in and do cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Well, for most people, they don't know what CPR is, or they've never been trained on how to do CPR. And that's fine. That's normal. Not everybody's trained to do that. However, this magazine teaches you a way to do CPR hands-on only with no mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to tell you what I read in my own words. I will link down in the description other tips and tricks you can watch online to help you with this. But as a nurse, I've always done full CPR with the bag, mouth to mouth, the whole nine, whatever I've had to use. I've done it on infants. I've never done a child, but I have done an infant and I have done adults. Thankfully, I've never had to resuscitate a child, but I have done infants, and that's not cool. Because, you have an ambu bag this big for an adult. That's what you see like on the TV shows where they're squeezing that bag with that mask on. Well, for an infant, you have a bag about this big and a mask about this big, and it's really sad. But what I'm going to tell you, or tell you about, is CPR for an adult, not an infant and not a child. Do not attempt what I'm going to tell you on an infant or a child. You call 911 for an infant or a child, or if you're feeling brave enough, or no, not even brave enough, go to your local Red Cross and find out how to get certified in CPR. It's not hard. It's a quick course, I promise it is. I've been certified since I was like 16. I'm 41, still certified in CPR. Anyway, as I was going to say, okay, let's say you're, at a zoo. I'm using a zoo as an example because I'm thinking places, it's hot, people are walking, they're exerting themselves, okay? And you see Jane Doe Jane or John Doe fall on the ground. You're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And you freak out. Don't freak out. That is not the time to freak out. Believe me, don't freak out. What you do is you go up to them. Now, for a layman, which is somebody who's not medically trained, as myself, for instance, or a doctor, or any other nurse, or EMT, or first responder, or whatever, you want to kind of shake them, shake their arm, shake a shoulder, shake a leg, whatever it takes. Try to see if they're responsive or not. If they're not responsive, immediately say, help, scream help. Somebody call 911. Scream it. Yell it. Somebody will hear you. Preferably not you do it because you need to start CPR, but you literally have a minute to call 911 and then start compressions, start CPR. So, try to get somebody's attention around you, and as I said, I use this as an example. Generally in a Zoom, there's usually people around, so somebody would likely hear you. So so-and-so is calling 911. You're over here looking at John Doe. You're like, oh my God, what do I do? This guy's like not breathing. Okay, he's not responding. Not to say that he's not breathing. He's not responding. There's a difference in not responding and not breathing. You look at their chest. See if it's rising and falling. I'm not saying the stomach. We're not looking at abdominal breathing. We're looking at respiratory breathing. See how my chest rises and falls when I breathe? Put your hand over your chest right now while you watch my video and feel your breaths go in and out. You can feel them. If you take deep enough breaths like a normal person would, you're breathing from your chest, from your lungs. You don't want to do abdominal breathing. Breathe from your lungs. Okay. You've done that. You've established that they're not breathing. You've established that they have you don't know if they have a pulse yet or not. You're assuming that they don't because they're not being aroused easily. And obviously they're not breathing because you're not seeing any movement of the chest. Or you're not seeing any movement anywhere. So that's usually a telltale sign that they're not breathing. So you know to start CPR. Now, there is something called a Good Samaritan law that can protect you if you start CPR and the person has a living will that says they don't want CPR. You will still be protected by the Good Samaritan Act. Now, how to do compressions. Okay. Again, this is for adults only. Do not attempt this on a child. Do not attempt this on an infant. Your nipples. Come in line to where your nipples are, okay? And make an imaginary line there. You got a plane, okay? Your hand, your palm, right down here in the butt of your hand, not your wrist. Stay away from the wrist. Your hand, your palm. You want that above the breastbone. Okay, I don't care if you're doing it from this side or if you're doing it from that side. It doesn't matter. As long as you're mashing on that breastbone that's going to pump that hard, it doesn't matter how you do it. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands like so. Try not to interlock them if you can. You kind of want to leave them open because you need to really compress. Now, when you're doing chest compressions, okay, your arms have to be straight. I know you guys can't really see my arms, but your arms have to be straight the whole time. Don't bend them while you're doing them. So you're not doing this. You're doing this. Down, 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 down. Your body should technically be rocking with it, okay? And their chest should be going up and down. You kind of want to go not really shallow, but enough. You may feel ribs breaking, and that's okay. That's normal. Again, keep that hand up here between the breastbone, between the line, the line of the breasts, of the nipples, I'm sorry. Then, for some of you that know who the Bee Gees are and you've heard Staying Alive, okay, listen to that song. YouTube it if you've never heard it, or YouTube Beyonce's Crazy in Love. Listen to the beat, put it to your memory. While you're doing chest compressions, I'm not telling you to go sing the songs, no. I'm telling you to do CPR to that song. Because while you're doing it, you're doing 1 to 2 compressions per second, and you need to do at least 100 to 120 compressions per minute. Now, by no way am I telling you to do mouth to mouth. No, it's called the hands-only CPR campaign. You are doing just your hands, no mouth to mouth, no nothing. Now, the most important thing you need to know is never stop CPR until a trained medical person has come to you and say, stop. That would be firefighter, EMT, doctor, something like that. Somebody's going to take over for you. Now, if you're doing CPR and you become tired or physically exhausted and you just can't do it anymore, get somebody else to step in for you. They should be watching what you're doing, and they can pick up for you, and, they can take over. But EMTs are usually pretty fast responding, and so are first responders, firefighters, or whatever, fast responders. So you should be pretty healthy. You should be okay. But in the event that you're not, again, you've called 911. There's always an operator on the line. The operators will stay on the line until help arrives. That's how they work. If you get flustered, they'll tell the person, whoever you're with, whoever called, what to do. Of course, nowadays with our cell phones, most of us have speakerphones, so we can, somebody can put you on speakerphone, or they can put the operator on speakerphone, and you can hear what they're saying, and they can walk you through it if you don't remember. Just remember, though, guys, by doing CPR for somebody, you could potentially save their lives. Yes, you might break some ribs, but you know what? If it was me, I'd rather live with broken ribs than be dead. Okay? I'd rather know that somebody tried to save my life by breaking my ribs. I don't care. Ribs heal. The heart doesn't. I mean, it will eventually, but once your heart stops, it needs to be restarted. So, yeah. But I just wanted to tell you all that. I wanted to kind of do a little health video for y'all today because I hadn't been on in a while, and I'm sorry about that. I know y'all are probably thinking, God, this girl's never coming back. No, I've just been here and there and everywhere, and I've been really busy this week. My son was here, my parents were here, and it's been a busy week. It's been fun, but it's been busy. But anyway, I will be having a live stream tonight at 8 o'clock. If you want to join, and you all know, I welcome all. There's not a topic for it. Ouch. I don't have an actual topic. I just want to have a live stream, and if you want to chat, I'll be here. We'll chat, see what's going on. I want to see how y'all are doing. Y'all can see how I'm doing. But anyway, that's what I wanted to tell y'all today, okay? It's just a little idea. I will put in the description box below, some of the different websites that you can go to check this out. Again, if you want to become more advanced in CPR to know how to do infant, child, and adult better, then by all means, visit your local Red Cross. Give them a call and ask them what it would cost to do that. If you don't have a Red Cross nearby, call the hospital, a nearby hospital. Chances are they may offer a class. If they don't, somebody will. If that doesn't work, call your local fire department. Sometimes they can help. Or a local EMT station. Call them. Sometimes they can help. Somebody can help you. You will learn. Trust me, it's not that hard. It's scary as hell, yes. It's very scary. Trust me, I've done it many times. It's scary. It's very, very scary. But you could potentially save somebody's life. And believe me, if it was you, you'd want your life saved too. So, I wish you all the best. I hope to see you at 8. I love you all, as you know. I will keep posting videos as frequently as I can. I'm trying to stay on top of them again, but things get away from me, and I'm sorry. I'm waiting for my Ipsy to come in, and I'm waiting for my Mint Mongoose to come in so I can do an unboxing for y'all. I did do a live unboxing of my BoxyCharm the other day. If you missed it, I'm sorry. Let me know down in the comments, and I can show you what I got if you want me to. I didn't really see any deviations from mine from anybody else's that I've seen so far. I mean, everybody seemed to get the same thing I did, so I guess I'm not so special as I thought I was, but oh well, that's okay. But anyway, so remember, just be safe, okay? Be sweet, be kind, pay it forward, and pay a compliment. It's free. Doesn't cost us anything. I hope to see you at 8. Love you guys. Bye. Besos. Adios.